Alright, so this morning I woke up to somebody sending me some fake crap. And it was on Facebook, the original post that I saw this on. And I wanted to do a quick debunk here because I have a feeling this is going to spread out like a virus. And I want to make sure that this gets the kibosh put on it quickly. Shout out to Pride Waifu Keelan for sending this over to me. But basically, there is a supposed like major leak of spoilers for this upcoming Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and after looking through the spoilers, it really, really sounds like BS. And I'm gonna point out exactly why these spoilers are fake. Now, some of the stuff in here may be true, some of the stuff in here may happen, but ultimately, now that we approach the film, because we're only about 3 weeks away from the Japanese premiere, which is going to reveal a lot of stuff, pretty much the whole plot. We'll have the whole plot then. And we're about 2 months away from the North American premiere in LA. And then, of course, we've got the movie coming out in January. There's going to be a lot of fake stuff going around, okay? Lots and lots of fakery. And what I'm here to do is stop it. So this guy right here, Matias. Now, I've never heard of this guy before. He posted on Kanzenshu these supposed spoilers. Now, according to this, they removed it because they're saying it's inappropriate because they're not real leaks and reveals. And then if you look at the guy over here, the request user does not exist. So I guess he got banned. I really don't know what happened, but a lot of this stuff just sounds very illogical and some of it sounds very wrong. So what I want to do here is go through this stuff and kind of do some critical thinking with you guys and kind of explain to you why this is fake. So again, warning in case some of this stuff is real. I'm 90% sure it's fake, but let's go in right now. So it says here, Broly is almost killed by Son Goku on Master Ultra Instinct form near the remaining last minutes of the movie. That is interesting because it says Broly was almost killed, but at the very bottom it says Goku can't win over Broly even with Master Ultra Instinct. So if he can't win even with that form, how did he almost kill him? Like, that already is contradictory. So the guy, it just sounds like nonsense. The last word spoken in the entire film is Frieza. Okay, now, this guy who wrote this is switching between Japanese and dub terms all over it. In fact, he gets really, really weebish here. We're going to get to that here in a minute. So it says here, Universe 6 and Universe 11 characters, Vados, Champa, Caulifla, Kale, Jiren, and many other important characters return to power do not appear in the entire film, and even they are not even mentioned anytime. And by the way, I'm reading it the way he wrote it, so if it sounds like weird grammar, there you go. He goes on to say, also it runs for Daishinkan. Only Zeno is mentioned 2 times, and the 2 times by Goku and Bulma as well. No Zarama info, no 17, no Tenshinhan, no Yamcha, no info about the 18 universes, nothing. I knew that. Anybody who doesn't know that at this point has not been paying attention. This entire movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly, is about Goku, Vegeta, Broly, and their parents, their heritage, and Frieza too. That's what this movie's about. I was not expecting to see anybody like Ani Raza or Topo or even Jiren. They're not going to be in this story. Now, I'm not saying that Dragon Ball Super is done with those characters, but this story is very Goku, Vegeta, Broly centric. And I know a lot of people don't like that. Gohan fans of other universes, but that's what this movie is. That's the reality. It says here, Bulma has now become the major chief on Capsule Corporation. Well, her dad was the owner, and I guess she was like the president, so that doesn't surprise me. Again, this stuff is not real. Some of the stuff here, I think the guy's taking educated guesses. Some of the stuff is wrong. For example, it says here, officially stated that Trunks and Goten combined is as powerful as Son Gohan or something like that. So they're saying that Gotenks is as strong as Gohan. First of all, Gotenks was not even as strong as Ultimate Gohan in the Buu Saga. Dragon Ball Super Gohan from the Tournament of Power is ridiculously more powerful than Gohan in the Buu Saga. Because remember, he started training again with Piccolo and he learned how to really use the Ultimate Gohan power. So we know that Goten and Trunks don't train. We know that Vegeta in base was able to surpass Gotenks in the, what was that arc, that terrible like 3-episode arc with the water, the purple water, the planet Potafu, the Potafu arc. There you go. I forgot already. It's so forgettable. Vegeta surpassed him. There's just no way that Gotenks is as strong as Gohan. Gohan couldn't have slacked that long again. I don't believe it. Chile is killed by Vegeta only with a hit from his finger. Again, I don't understand why Vegeta would kill her. It seems very uncharacteristic of Vegeta to do that at this point in his life. Not buying it. Not a lot of this stuff is very, very easy to spot that it's BS. Whis plans to kill Frieza after he requested to train him, but the angels can't do that. He stated that Son Goku and Vegeta are special souls. Okay, why would Whis want to kill Frieza? If he's not going to get involved, why would he want to kill Frieza? This doesn't sound right to me. In Capsule Corp, they talk about some fish race that were exterminated by the Saiyans in the past. These fishes know something about the legendary Super Saiyan, maybe a correlation between the Kanasa Warrior and Bardock. They're talking about the one that gave Bardock the powers in the original Bardock special. If we're following Dragon Ball Minus, Bardock never gets the powers to see the future. He never gets premonition powers in this version of the story. So it could be like a reference to the fish characters. It could be, but I'm not buying it. Why would they have a random conversation at Capsule Corp about the legendary Super Saiyan? Also, notice that these spoilers don't give out any new, like, they don't have any new, like, planets or anything interesting, like, as far as, like, setting goes. Nothing. It says here, Hercule is now a serious martial artist. Videl, Son Gohan, and Pan went to travel to a giant castle in the sky. Okay. I don't understand the giant castle in the sky. Also, Hercule. Why would you use Japanese terms like Kuridin and Kame Sennin and then go to Hercule? That's weird to me. But maybe he wanted to translate it for the Americans. I don't know. It sounds like BS. Also, Mr. Satan becoming a serious martial artist does not make any freaking sense. That's totally uncharacteristic of him. Even at the end of Z, he's not serious. So, again, not buying it. This is BS. Kuridin, Kame Sennin, and 18 were talking about Ultra Instinct at the same time as Frieza took the Earth. Ex-team member took the Earth. I don't know what that means. Lemmo is one of the best characters in the movie and one of the best characters in Dragon Ball since many time ago. He has served Korudo Dio in the past. Now, this guy chooses to say Hercule, but then he follows it up by saying Korudo Dio, which is King Cold. Korudo Dio is King Cold in Japanese. But that's the legit, that is the contextual romanization of King Cold is Korudo Dio. Why would you use that? Nobody refers to King Cold as Korudo Dio, right? Nobody does, except if you're speaking fluent Japanese. King Cold. Everybody in US, everybody who speaks English calls him King Cold. That's what his name is. Very weird choice there. That to me is possible, but not really relevant. Now, here's where he screwed up. He writes that Korudo Dio, King Cold, the Ginyu Force, Dodoria Zarbon, and Raditz and Nappa appear in the film, but none of them speak a word. That is wrong, because we heard King Cold talk in the trailer, both the dub and the Japanese one, when he tells the Saiyans, you know, that, I think it was in the Japanese one too, right, where he tells them that you will serve under Frieza. Like, I'm pretty sure that was in the Japanese one too, so I don't believe that either. I think he screwed up there. Let's keep going. Okay. Excluding Jiren and Daishinkan, as well as the Angels and some God Destruction, Broly is the most powerful character ever. So, we had thought that Broly might be stronger than Jiren, but now they're saying he's not. So, if Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku could beat Jiren in Dragon Ball Super Episode 130, but he can't beat Broly, does that not mean that Broly is more powerful than Jiren? Again, too many holes in this. It's BS. Vegito appears in the film. No, Vegito does not appear in the film unless it's some kind of flashback. Obviously, Gogeta. I'm telling you it's Gogeta. It's already been confirmed by various sources, including ones that I have. It's Gogeta, not Vegito. That's wrong. Now, again, if Vegito does appear, it could be a flashback, but Gogeta is going to be the main fusion. Minus throwback lasts around 7 minutes, I guess the flashback. The very first important battle shown is Goku versus Broly. That's obvious based on the trailer, even though I think Broly goes after Vegeta first. That cold planet is the homeland of Frieza, the most cold planet in Universe 7. Broly went there to finish his revenge. I don't think that's true, because from everything we've seen, the cold planet with the ice is actually on Earth, and it's the Arctic where Bulma wants to get the Dragon Balls. That's why she's wearing those, you know, that clothing, that the warm clothing, like, you know, the sweater and whatnot for the Arctic clothing. It's not another planet, from what we understand. So, again, BS. The Namekian book is explained by Whis in less than 30 seconds. The power level is explained by Whis in Capsule Corp. Okay, what power level? What does that mean? And why would Whis even bring up the Namekian book in this movie? Like, I would love to know more about the Namekian book, but there's literally no reason for Whis to even bring it up. Like, there's no reason for that. Why would they bring up a plot point from from way back in like Dragon Ball Super episode 6 or 7 or 8. Why would they bring that back in this movie? What does the Namekian book have anything to do with Broly? I mean, we'll find out, but I don't know. I don't buy that one. It says also that the cold planet's a home. Okay, I already mentioned that. Broly went there to get his revenge. Broly, we know that Broly works with Frieza at one point in the movie, so no, not true. Yamoshi is mentioned by Beerus. Not likely. I don't think he's going to get mentioned at all. Jocko is mentioned by Kikono. That's possible. Bardock is mentioned by Paragus. That's possible. In fact, that's likely. Obviously. Zeno is mentioned by Goku and Bulma. He said that earlier. Another son of King Cold, Cooler, is mentioned by Paragus. Not buying that. There's no point in them even doing that. Son Goku and Broly, they have full blood from Yamoshi. So, they're cousins? Is that the new story now? That Goku and Broly have Yamoshi's bloodline? So that means that Bardock has his bloodline too. Is that what that means? I don't know if I buy that either, bro. Paragus is killed by Broly. That's obvious. Vegeta gets a major power-up. Piccolo gets a major power-up. Trunks gets a major power-up. And another after a Zenkai. Why would Trunks get a power-up and not Goten if they're pretty much together throughout the whole movie? Again, no, not buying it. Golden Frieza refuses to join Son Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gotenks to the battle. He goes very far away, another universe, and does not appear in the film anymore. Fine. Gotenks probably doesn't fight at all. But we do know that we do know that Broly does fight Golden Frieza. I mean, he fights Frieza. And we've seen art of Golden Frieza. So, again, there's going to be a fight with Frieza and Broly. I think he's going to go Golden, so I don't buy that. Beerus joins Vegito near the end of the battle. Maybe he means Gogeta, but it's definitely not Vegito. Broly recovers his power after that, but the clash is too powerful even for that universe. The power is so strong that even the Universe 7 is shaking and VU Planet is melting. I guess they mean Planet Vampa. I don't know what VU Planet is. I guess that's what he means, but I like the idea of the universe shaking. I've always wanted to see something like that in Dragon Ball. They did it in the Battle of Gods arc with Goku and Beerus, so that sounds cool, but again, there's too many things here that don't add up. This is a fake spoiler. The end is very open for sure. There will be another movie or something like that with another universe, maybe. Well, I've heard a rumor that the movie does end in where Broly does not die, but that's just a rumor. I can't confirm that. It's been talked about a lot by people, if he's going to survive the movie. Broly realizes his mind again, and he knows how to travel in time and space. So, Broly learns how to travel through time? No, I don't. He can just use his power to go through time? I'm not believing that. But boy, if Broly can travel through time without the use of a time machine or a time ring, he might be more powerful than Zeno. Because that's like a crazy freaking feat. And Zeno can't even do that. I'm not buying it. That's BS. Vegeta says something about the UI, and then Goku can't win over Broly even with MUI. So that's pretty much his post. I'm just not buying it here. It's all BS and it's spreading around Facebook. Don't believe it because there's too many holes here. We know that King Cold speaks. We know that some of these things, like Whis explaining things that don't even fit with the plot. I'm not buying any of this. I think if they're going to do any of that stuff, it'll be later on, not in this movie. So let me know what you think. Do you think there's validity to this? I don't think so at all. I can tell you off the hop, there's a lot of things here that don't make any sense. This is my debunk for it. It's BS. If you believe it, that's fine. It's spreading around. I'm telling you right now not to believe it. We're going to have legitimate spoilers for all this stuff in about 3 weeks if you want to read them. If not, that's okay. I will have other videos on the channel for you guys to watch that are not spoiler at all about other things in Dragon Ball. So that's it. Have a great one, and I'll talk to y'all real soon.